Okay, so now that I think about it, I think I should have used the intro that I did last time for my category showcase for this particular showcase, but I never expected to find a 100% Ultra Instinct Goku friend. Just to quickly show you guys, it's there. It's actually there, and he has a higher defensive stat and attack stat than my LR Black and Master, but it's fine because eventually my LR will get past him. But the point is, without being Dokkan Awakened, he is an absolute beast, and I am running the STR Super Saiyan God Goku for this video in particular. And of course, just to quickly go over what he does, he gives a 2 key and a 120% stat boost to the Realm of Gods category, and he also gives 2 key to N-types and a 40% stat boost. Obviously, once he Dokkan Awakens, that is going to be even higher. Raises attack, pardon me, which is a Kaioken mechanic, and he causes immense damage as well. Gets a 70% attack and defensive boost, plus an additional 3 key. And then attack up by 70% and high chance to evade enemies' attacks for 7 turns. Once you are below 50% of your health, and that only activates once. So essentially, once we go below 50% at one time, it activates for 7 turns, and then that's pretty much it. And of course, that's going to change once he does, in fact, Dokkan Awaken. But the reason why I'm running the STR Super Saiyan God Goku is because he has the first Awakens, which is a 25% attack link, and he also has Godly Power, which is a 15% attack link. So in total, the STR Super Saiyan God Goku is giving him a total attack increase of 40% on top of what he already has in potential system buffs, and of course his passive and the Kaioken mechanic. Just so many good things about him, and he is actually in the first rotation. But as always, I hope you guys are having a great day, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now, I'm just so excited to try him out. I never expected to see a 100% Ultra Instinct Goku in my friends list. It was legit in my friends list, and admittedly, it is a lot easier to get him duped out, and one of the main reasons why is because you do have that guaranteed SSR. If you saw my summoning video, you saw that I matched pull 4 Roses, who could have been very easily the Ultra Instinct Goku. Obviously, it's just RNG, but if I got lucky enough, I legit could have pulled, like, what do you call it? I legit could have pulled 5 Ultra Instinct Gokus, 4 Ultra Instinct Gokus. It tends to vary, but yeah, again, RNG, so this guy clearly got very lucky, and if you're watching this video, congrats. I'm, like, super happy that you managed to pull an absolute beast of a unit this many times, and of course, he is at 100% as well. So the biggest issue, so to speak, when it comes to the Ultra Instinct Goku in particular, where you don't have the STR Super Saiyan God Goku in play, is simply the fact that he doesn't necessarily have that many attack links. He doesn't have Super Saiyan for one. Again, the only real attack links that he has is First Awakens and Godly Power, which not too many units on his team actually have, apart from Merger Master. I believe Merger Master has Godly Power, but he isn't on his team, just for this video in particular. But you do have Super Saiyan God Goku. It has to be the STR one in particular, because the N-type does not have First Awakens, and the Agility one does not have First Awaken as well. I'm hoping that's still going to be the case when the STR one and Agility one's awaken, just because, like, missing out on that First Awaken link would honestly be a bit of a disappointment because of how much it provides overall. But passive's still not active. I mean, yeah, let's just go with this. So, like, him having those particular links is honestly a good thing. So I believe God Goku actually has 7 links at the moment. I'm actually going to have a quick look after this. I need to see how many links he has. I'm pretty certain that he has 7. And of course, once he Dokkan Awakens, they are going to have to get rid of a particular link. I'm just really hoping it's not going to be the First Awakens, because 25% is a massive increase. And of course, you will see that once we have the STR Super Saiyan God Goku and Ultra Instinct Goku in play. So to quickly go over to the units I currently own, and my personal Ultra Instinct Goku is currently just there. So he does have 7 links. He has Warrior Gods as well. So if they were to get rid of a link, preferably Warrior Gods. I mean, it's a good link, but First Awakened and, what do you call it? Where is it? Godly Power is way more common on this team. So if you are going to get rid of a link, just replace Warrior Gods with Fierce Battle. And, like, here's what they're going to do. So actually, let's start an attack off here while I'm talking. So they are either going to get rid of the Warrior Gods link or the First Awakens. They can't get rid of Godly Power, right? So they are either going to get rid of one of those 2 links. So getting rid of Warrior Gods wouldn't be that much of an issue, because they're most likely going to replace it with Fierce Battle, which is a 15% attack link. But if they were to get rid of the First Awakens and replace it with Fierce Battle, we are essentially missing out on additional 10%, which is a bit of a shame. But I mean, Fierce Battle is going to be a bit more common on this team overall, but I would rather have the First Awaken link, of course. But then again, who knows? They could still just replace the Warrior Gods link. I'm hoping that's the case, like I said. But let's just see what my Ultra Instinct Goku can do. Not so much. He is still at Super Attack 1. I'm just not going to focus on him too much at the moment because, again, he hasn't Dokkan Awakened, but I definitely believe that he is going to awaken on both versions of the game at the exact same time. So, prior to the Goku being here, his attack, or the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, pardon me, being here, his attack stat was hovering around, I want to say 700k, close to 800k, but with that additional 40%, let's see how much of an increase he gets. And of course, my STR Super Saiyan God Goku on Global is at Super Attack 1 with no potential system buffs. It went up by around 400k. That is a significant increase, okay? It just shows you how, like, much of a difference that First Awakened Link and obviously the Godly Power Link actually makes. So that is why STR Super Saiyan God Goku is by far his best partner out of all the Godkus, even though I would like it to be the Agility one, and it could still very well be the Agility one. They just have to give him that First Awakened Link. And here's the thing, let's just say that we are going to be entering a scenario where they get rid of the First Awakened Link. In a scenario like that, then pretty much every single God Goku would be viable. Honestly, you could use the Agility one, because the Agility one does have the Kamehameha link, unless they decide to give the Physical one Kamehameha as well. I believe the Agility one is going to be a better partner overall, but that is a massive if. So if they get rid of the First Awakened Link, Agility is going to be the better partner by a small amount, just because he does have the Kamehameha link, which provides him with a bit of an additional attack boost. And because my one is at 90%, it's like, yeah, well, I'm obviously going to be using that one, whereas on JP, I'm going to be using the STR one regardless. The passive is still not active, so we want to get his passive to go off, of course. To get his passive to go off, we need to be below that 50% restriction. But, again, he still has the Kaioken mechanic. I'm going to try to stay on this stage. Actually, I think the coolest stage is going to probably be the best place to try out the Kaioken mechanic, just simply because that, and you just got the crit, never mind. So, of course, because we went past the STR Super Saiyan God Goku stage. I wish we had a stage like that in the game, but because we went past the because we went past the Super Saiyan 4 Goku stage, unfortunately the Kaioken mechanic did reset. But I just really want to see how I can get, and there isn't like an event at the moment where we can test that. And obviously, I mean, I can't avoid a super attacking. Do I? I don't know, because Rose may actually take him out here if we get a crit as well. Big Bad Bosses isn't active, but we have Vegito Blue as well. I just absolutely love this team. It's compiled of the majority of my favourite units in the game. This is essentially a Future Trunks Arc team with Ultra Instinct Goku thrown in there, and obviously Super Saiyan God. But the team that I normally use does include Merger Marcy instead of STR Super Saiyan God Goku. So essentially, it is a Future Trunks Arc team with Ultra Instinct Goku thrown in there. And I'm going to stick with this, okay? Because I do want to take a bit of damage here so I can activate the passive. But once we do get his passive to activate, it's just going to be active for the next 7 turns. So it's not that much of an issue. Still not active. So I'm really hoping that I do get super attacks here at the very least. To be honest, even a few normal attacks should be enough to activate the passive. But consistently over 1 million at 100%, well linked up with the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, and his passive is active. Did we fall below 50% at some point? We may have, but the heal... I think the healing's the thing that's... Yeah. I definitely think it's the healing that's kind of like keeping me in here. I mean... That was actually extremely weird. No. Hold on. No, that couldn't have been his passive. That was part of his potential system. Because again, keep in mind, he still has level 5 dodge. So when I saw him dodge, I was like, wait, is that part of his passive? No, because it didn't go off. But it's part of... the potential system still, because N-type units have that free dodge ability, so when it went off, I was like, wait, it caught me off guard, admittedly, but we are now moving on to the next stage. Unfortunately, the passive is still not active. It's kind of hard to activate it, just because we are consistently, like, healing with Ella Black and Zamasu, so it's kind of hard to activate, but at the same time, it should be somewhat easy if you do get hit a decent amount of time. So I'm going to put God Goku here. Low-key about to get your Dokkan mode here with Ultra Instinct, but as long as we take a decent amount of that, like, I don't think we are going to take enough, like, sufficient damage to make a missive, yeah, because we're going to heal that, like, back up with Ella Black and Zamasu. This is definitely a team that can go all the way to the end of this boss rush stage without using any items, 100%. So 4, 5, 6, and we are about to get the Dokkan mode here, and another thing is, with the Dokkan mode, we are about to get health back as well, so... You know what, I'm going to take out the Black and Zamasu out of rotation. They are absolutely ruining me here. But I can definitely see his attack stat reach around 2.1 million, maybe. I just kind of thought of that number off the top of my head. I was about to say 2.0 million, but then I thought, wait, that doesn't make any sense. So, good thing is, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta does have a debuff. Like, the moment you pair up, Ella Black and Zamasu and Roy is just instant super attacks. There's no avoiding it. But let's see if we can get super attacks here. Yep. Ah, that debuff. Yep. Gotta love that debuff, right? And he gets the additional. But I'm like, would a super attack even do that much damage to me? Or keeping Black and Zamasu in that last slot for sure. And that's pretty much him done. Get the additional and took him out. Of course. Yeah, I with the debuff from Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, I definitely did not expect to do, well, I didn't expect him to do that much damage against me. And he is done. I cannot wait to see this team fully awakened. Or just at its best once Ultra Instinct Goku awakens. And let's put him there. And put him there, of course. Let's get super attacks a few times here. Come on. Make things a bit easier for me and activate that passive. I'm not going to bother with my Goku, but his offensive stat is just way too high. It's legit at 54,000, which is crazy. And of course, once his passive finally goes off, he's going to get an additional 70% added to his attack. So he's 45k. My god, Goku's kind of struggling there when it comes to taking damage, but no Ella Black and Zamasu in this rotation, which is good. Yeah. Probably the best thing to go with. Obviously, Vegeta Blue can attack multiple times. And Vegeta Blue most likely won't take any damage from these attacks anyway because of his, pardon me, damage reduction. Unless he gets super attacks, of course. Everyone's out here dodging today. Fair enough, but I have a feeling that Vegeta Blue is going to end up taking out your boy Cooler. Maybe even Rose. It's pretty close. Additional super attack, no additional, but okay, that's one normal attack, and we get the super attack to go off, of course. And here we go. Yeah, you know what, I'm actually not going to say what I was about to say, because that's probably going to trigger a few people. It wouldn't necessarily trigger a few people, but the possibility of that happening, yeah, yikes. So we did heal up here again. And honestly, I think if we go with this, we should be fine. Are you going to super attack me? Like, even with a tight disadvantage, he is still tanking most of these hits for a decent amount. That's 10k. Because Ella Black and Zamasu were out of rotation, I think they should get hit relatively hard, but I think this is it. I think this is finally going to be how much it's going to hit for. 58k. We're getting there. We are most certainly getting there, and I definitely underestimated them. And I'm going to put Ultra Instinct in that last slot. Put Rose there, no choice but to super attack, unfortunately. And low-key, want to use a Yema, so I am. I'm not taking a risk, because if he super attacks Ultra Instinct Goku, I think that's pretty much it for me. Even with Vegeta's debuff. Actually, I think the Vegeta debuff is way too much at this point. Yeah. Just get me below that restriction. Come on now. You've been playing around me for long enough. 512k. He keeps getting additionals. How much is this going to hit? Oh, wow. Yep. The debuff from... I just keep underestimating this team. And I get super attacks. Okay, that's perfect. How much is this going to hit for? With the debuff, 61k, that's still good. Okay, his passive is finally going to be active here. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Finally time for him to shine. Wait, there we go. Activate the Kamehameha link as well. So that is every single attack link activated for Ultra Instinct Goku. How hard is he going to hit? We're about to find out. And I kind of made a mistake here because, like, oh, wow. Why did I not heal up? Well, gonna have to rely on the dodges. This is giving me flashbacks to the Omega Shenron event for sure. And 1.6 million. Okay, there we go. Get a crit, please. Admittedly, I got kind of lucky there. So, overall, being paired up with STR Super Saiyan God Goku, his attack stat is going to consistently be in, like, just over 1 million. And obviously, when the second portion of his passive goes off, 1.6, which is very good for a Transcended Ultra, just a regular SSI unit, I should say. And of course, once he Dokkan awakens, he is going to be even better. But I think that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a great day, as always. And I will see you all in the next one.